man, I am wore out. 2 days while Stacy's gone, and I am, well, I'm tired. That's what I'm at. That's what I am. Oh man, what do you guys do when no one's watching you? Like, are you just sitting around? Oh my gosh. So we have so much going on here. Next couple of videos coming up, I'll show you guys the bees. They're doing really good. And it's about time to add another super on there. So we're going to crack into those beehives. So stay tuned for that video. First thing I did though when Stacy left, and if you're new to our channel, my wife works in town 2 days a week. And she stays the night while she's there, so she doesn't have to drive back and forth and back and forth. So it saves her a trip. So, you know, the last video we did was the garden update. I'll leave a link there for you. And we were talking about the peas that she planted needed a trellis. So I made sure to add the trellis for her, so when she came home, she would have happy feet and do the happy dance. And the peas would be happy, and they have something to trellis up. So that worked out fine. A couple of stakes. Some people call them like tomato stakes, or like really small T-posts. They're really more like tomato stakes. And a little piece of a cattle panel, and boom, we're in business. And it's very good too, because you don't plant the same plants everywhere in the same place every year. So if we have peas there this year, we don't want to plant peas there next year. We had sweet potatoes in one bed last year, and we don't want to put sweet potatoes in that bed this year. So if you guys are new to gardening, there's a nugget for you. You want to rotate your crops. You want to move things around so they're not sucking up the same nutrients every time. And then when you do chop and drop and refurbish the beds, you give them a year, and then you can move them back over there if you want to. So let's see. Then after that, I had to cut the grass. And I wasn't sure how this video was going to go. I was actually going to make this video yesterday. And I started cutting the grass, and started cutting the grass, and started cutting the grass, and kept cutting the grass, and was cutting the grass, and still kept cutting the grass. And then I thought, well, the grandkids are coming over. You guys are going to see some videos with them coming up, but they're coming over, so I wanted to do the weed whipping around the place, around the boulders, around the front up there. You know, we just kind of let it go. We've been getting a lot of rain lately, so we had a couple days. I mean, I was cutting the grass every 4 or 5 days. And then we got a lot of rain, so I had to let it go. So I got it all buttoned up. It looks like a park out here now, though. It's so beautiful. Maybe in the next video, I'll show you guys some drone footage of how everything looks now before it dries out from the summer heat. Because it really does look good now. And Stacy's plants that we planted everywhere are blooming. I have a few more plants to plant. And we're still working kind of in the garden, getting that kind of going. We're going to show you guys more updates on that. So I finally got the, grass cut and everything weed whipped. And then I started filling in this area here because she's been on me about this. She wants to run the rock up to the driveway, so there's no grass right here either. So we basically are not going to have any grass in between the outdoor kitchen and the home, which is good because I don't like cutting the grass in here and then it spits it into the beds and up against the house and onto the outdoor kitchen and all that stuff. So we're going to push rock from the driveway all the way back to the back part of the house. And then that way too, when we come out of the back door, we can just walk right over to the outdoor shower. That has actually already started to be under construction. Here, I'll show you guys when I first started digging in the posts. Then I set the posts. I got some good action going there. I only had 3 more posts to go, and then it rained, and then it rained, and then it rained. The holes filled up with water, so it was a big mess over there. So I diverted my attention to the back of the house. So right now, during this 2 days, I actually started framing up. I had a buddy of mine, Greg. You guys have seen him before. He had some time. He could come up and help me out because this part was pretty crucial to have 2 people. Because the boards are heavy. They're 2x10s, 10 feet, 12 feet long, and so you need an extra set of hands. It's hard to balance that. And since the outdoor shower is on hold, I wanted to attack that. So then we worked on that, and we got that all set up, and it looks really good now. So now I just have to put my posts up, and then do the decking, and then we need to put in the stairs, and so that'll be finished. And then after that comes the root cellar. which you guys are all waiting for, and I am too. But you have to understand, we can't go digging, you know, a 12 by 12 hole in the ground in May in the Midwest, because we get 40 plus inches of rain annually, and a lot of it comes right now because it's springtime. So if you cut hay in the Midwest right now, especially around our area, the hay looks fantastic. I leave the pastures high and the up front high so I can rotate the sheep. So I have them over here on this other side right now, and then I'll be putting them up at the very front. So I move them around, and if I pin them into one pasture, I try to, you know, you need to move them every 30 days or less, you know, 3 weeks, because that way the parasites have about a 30-day life cycle if they're not being rejuvenated through eating and then out the back end. So, but yeah, it's kind of a, I don't even have energy to have a fire to have a fire going. So that's about it, man. I'm just trying to show you guys what's going on around here. You know, when Stacy's not home, I'm a go machine. Did get a lot of stuff done, which is really good, and I'm just going to keep plugging away at it. I don't know, man. I'm beat. I'm going to take a hydrant shower. Grandkids will be here in a little while. Stacy will be here in a little while. You guys are watching this next day. And what are you working on your homestead right now? Like, leave a comment down below and tell me, what are you working on in your homestead right now? What project? If you're building raised beds, or if you're building a shower, outdoor shower, or are you organizing something a little different? Are you trying something different in your garden? Leave a comment down below about what that is. On tomorrow's video, we're going to announce the winner for the fire pucks that we talked about, and then we'll get that out to you guys. And don't forget, we're going to be at Lehman's June 29th and 30th with Joel Salatin. We'll be there both days. Now, the 29th, it's a free meet and greet. You guys can come and hang out with us. But they do have a festival kind of going on there, and there is a charge with that. You can go to layman's.com and get your information about that. But if you just want to come and say hi to us and hang out, ask questions, and just, you know, shoot the breeze, then that'd be the day to do it. And we're going to have our own thing. Our own conference is in Hannibal, Missouri, August 12th and 13th. All the details are down below in the website. The only thing we're working on right now is our speaker lineup. You know, we have the speakers, but I just have to sit down for a second and just figure out what time are they speaking and give you guys a general idea of their topics. If you hover over their names, you're kind of going to see what they're going to be talking about, but I'm going to have it a little more specific for you. So if that's holding you back from getting tickets, just hang on. We'll get that done for you, and it should be done here momentarily. So we appreciate all your support. Don't forget you can check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And don't forget to leave that comment down below. I want to know what's going on in your homestead. We'll see you guys on the next video.
Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. You might want to check out these videos.
And if you want to become a homestead homie, click the picture of us below.
We will see you tomorrow.